Hi, my name is Angela Hinter, and I'm here because of my great love and respect for the outdoors and all of the things in it. I've been involved in managing fur bearers for the past 6 years. I go out with my dad and learn some things from him, and a lot of people think it's strange that me, a 16-year-old girl, would be out involved in this kind of a thing, but they think that I must be, mean or cruel or something. I've come to realize, though, that it's not cruel or mean, and that by managing fur bearers, we're actually ensuring that they have a better and a healthier life. This segment's going to be about the red squirrel. You can see that this is an ideal place for a red squirrel. I love places like this. And on the ground here, you can see these kind of holes and this kind of stuff here. This is called a midden, a squirrel midden, and they store all their food in here for the winter. So they pull it out when they want to eat it. And it's a great place to set up snares. We've set up a pole here to put some snares on. We got a couple of snares. We got one right here going around there, and one down here right there, if you can see them. And we just set this pole up at about a 30-degree angle from the ground, and that's so that the squirrel's got an easy angle to run at. If you put the pole up really diagonally, like up and down, when they run up, they're going to put their head up, and when you do that, they're not going to get in the snare right, or they'll miss it, and that's inhumane, and we don't want that. So we put it at about a 30-degree angle, and our first snare here starts, they say, about 75 centimeters from the end of your pole, or you want it so that when the squirrel gets in that snare and he falls, his feet won't be able to touch the ground. You got to think about the length of the squirrel. You don't want him to be able to get his feet on the ground because, again, that's inhumane. And your top snare here, you want to be at least 40 centimeters away from the tree, and you don't want any branches or any kinds of things here that squirrel would grab onto, because that's inhumane, and we want him to have a painless death when he gets into these snares. I'll show you here how we're gonna set up a snare. Again, I've got this thicker wire. We've got the overhand knot here, so we're just going to put this on. For a squirrel, I have about 3 finger length for the loop. You just put it on there, and this goes here. And you want your snares to be at least 48 centimeters apart, and that's so that if the squirrel gets in here, he doesn't tangle up in any of the other wire, or if there's already a squirrel there, he's not going to hit that or anything, because we want him to die quickly again. So we'll wrap this around here, and when you're doing this, you don't want to wrap your wire around itself a bunch of times, because again, that'll weaken the wire. And you want this, it's about three fingers in length, and you want it 2.5 centimeters about, or basically 2 of my fingers off of the pole here. Oh, this isn't very steady. There. Now, a squirrel is running along things and running up and down trees like this all the time, and little things like this is not going to stop him. He's just going to keep right on running. Now, I'll show you here. If we got our squirrel running along, he's coming up the pole here. He's going to stick his head through this, and it's going to pull, and he's going to fall like this. This stick's kind of, you get the idea, and he'll fall, and he'll be going quickly, and he'll fall, and he'll break his neck and just be hanging there the next day when you come to get your snares. So that's basically what we want to do. We want a quick, humane kill. That's what we want. You can also have the pole, you can have it up horizontally like this so that it's flat, and put your snares along too. Either way.